What's up, everyone? It's your boy NS Racing 97, aka Nathan Stapleton here, and welcome everyone to Homestead-Miami Speedway, as we are set for the final part-time qualifying session of Season 4 for the Powerade Truck Series. We are here at Homestead, and it is a busy, busy week. As always, here on Wednesday, we got both part-time qualifying for Cup and Trucks. And tomorrow night we will crown a Powerade Truck Series Season 4 champion. And on Friday night we will crown a Season 4 JBL Cup Series champion. But first, it comes down to these truckers. We got a very tight championship battle here tomorrow night. But first we have to see who will make it into the Powerade 200 for the season finale. And I'm joined by Blossom Eric once again for one of these truck races. Welcome back up to the booth here for these Truck Series drivers.
Thank you for having me, Nathan. Hello, viewers. For the final time, welcome to the Powerade Truck Series. This time we're hitting the semi-high banks of Homestead-Miami Speedway. It used to be in a kind of a Indianapolis look-alike track. The corners were very low banked. It was very rectangular back in its heyday, but after some incidents, then they increased the banking, and now it is what it is today. A very entertaining track, mind you. Would you agree with that statement?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely one of the best modern halves in real life and on another. Very multi-groove racing. The inside works, the middle works, the second lane in the middle, I guess, works, and then sometimes that very top side, that fourth lane will work. It's a very wide racetrack with a lot of lane opportunities, and that's why it's been the season finale for the first four seasons of both Powerade Trucks and JBL Cup Series. Of course, been a handful of weeks now that Homestead will not be the season finale, but it will still be on the schedule. We're not getting rid of this track completely by any stretch of the imagination. Still be on the season 5 schedule in 2024, but first we have to crown a couple more champions here at this racetrack. And right now is Trevor Williams Jr. fastest on the board. Now, what do you think it will take for these drivers here in part-time qualifying to get a really fast speed here on this mile and a half?
Straightaways are definitely going to be wake and draft dependent, I feel like, and then definitely in the corners. It has a kind of super speedway look to it, but when you're inside the truck, I assume it's very intermediate like all the other tracks like Homestead race like, but definitely the push and then draft on the straightaways is definitely going to be very important. But I'm not sure what we may see here in a few nights time or tomorrow night, but I mean it's definitely going to be a very entertaining show for sure. Just what we will see, we won't know. We don't know for most of this season. It's very unpredictable, but we certainly like that. The unpredictability of this series is wonderful.
And for sure, and the unpredictability of Homestead is also what we like to see. Of course, we added the IMI, so it won't be as pack racy, but still, Goodyear bought a really good tire that is going to be multi-grooves. It might be a little bit difficult to pass, but it won't be impossible to pass, of course, with all the different grooves. And right now, the fastest guy in town was Tyree Coleman, but now the 41 of Trevor Williams Jr. in a 3-truck pat is up top of the board here. Of course, all these drivers trying to make it into one more race for season number 4 of the Powerade Truck Series, the Powerade 200. And definitely going to be saying the word Powerade a lot here in this session and in, tomorrow night. Powerade Truck Series, Powerade 200, and of course someone will become Season 4 Powerade Truck Series champion, and someone will win Rookie of the Year for Season 4 of the Powerade Truck Series. Just there I said Powerade 4 times, and I just say it again. Anyway, the number 6, top of the board, and he's in another 3-truck pack, and will push to the top of the board.
If we ever forget about the Powerade series name or the race name, I don't know how that will happen. Anyway, yeah, Will Parrish has the right idea about hopping into this 3-truck pack going on. I think there's now 3 of these that have formed around the track. There's one that has the three of Owen Miles, who jumped to P2 in the standings. Yeah, they're still in their formation with the 41 of Trevor Williams Jr. leading the helm and Smet Osgood in the 97 on the caboose. Maybe not for long, going for the pass on the inside off of 4, side by side to the start finish. Is that going to hurt his time? No, he overtakes Owen Miles. Up to P2, Smet Osgood with a very nice lap indeed. Do you feel like we may get sub 29s here in a little bit?
Maybe there's some tire, but with this version of Homestead, there's not a lot. There's about 3, 4 tenths, maybe 5 tenths. Oh boy.
Goodness.
Yeah, we might see some sketchy moments. We'll see if these guys can do a 29-second lap time. Right now, the fastest is a 30.029. With 4 minutes to go here in part-time qualifying, and that was ran by the sets of Will Parrish. And then in second is Sam Oskin. Third is Owen Miles, and fourth is Trevor Williams Jr. 3 out of the top 4 are in this 3-truck pack. And here's the thing that I will mention to you. With this INI that we got this time around here at Homestead, there's going to be something that I'm going to call the Homestead Stripe. Sometimes off of turn 2 and turn 4, they might get out of the groove a little bit, and they might either tap the wall or hit the wall. Kind of like what they do at Darlington, just something about getting outside of the marbles. The groove might be wide enough for 3 and 4 different lanes, but if you step out of it enough, you can hit the wall. So how much do you think that might play into the factor in the championship finale?
It really depends if they're really close together, and if they are, then that might be tricky for those around that incident with the truck getting out of the groove and up into the wall. It decides that, honestly, whether that top truck comes down into the closely packed together racing below. That may be what decides that little skirmish there. But honestly, I feel like that if Quentin Moore, if his clean race without any incidents at all, he definitely needs to throw down some heavy laps here for tomorrow night's race. Indeed, I'm not sure that this is what the 13 and the 6 want to do with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Yeah, he got the pass done. It's surprising.
Yeah, have to see if Will Parrish can make the pass on the 13, and it's not for the 6 because he's the fastest guy here, but for Val Moscow, he's barely in, and now they're going to do a crossover here, and this might be a preview of what we might see here tomorrow night in the Powerade tournament. Very racy, and have to see what lane's going to work out here. Val Moscow on outside, Will Parrish on the inside. Still side by side, and this is the thing that we have always loved about Homestead. Very good racing, a very multi-groove, and Moscow's gonna lose this battle, but he's gonna show that he's still side by side with Parrish.
And this is a good sign that we have really long side-by-side battles that stay consistently good like this, because Will Parrish he tried to go on the outside, wasn't quite clear there, but this just proves my point that we have consistent side-by-side racing, that Will Parrish was almost able to clear the 13 but wasn't able to. In this side-by-side battle, if he clears, yes he will, but it probably will continue. And that's what makes this track and specific version that we are using for this championship battle and this championship races. We see the 13 up against the wall. Will he scrape the wall off the corner? No! Just a little bit.
That's what I mean right there. Val Moscow, the groove is very, very wide, as you can see. It's definitely 3, maybe 3 out of 4 lanes, but he stepped out of it just enough and about hit the wall, maybe just a little bit of a tap. Might have to watch out for that if it happens to one of the championship contenders. Of course, we got a bunch of championship contenders still left in the running, about 5 or 6 of them with a shot, but realistically it's down to 4 here tomorrow night. So even with the different chase format and getting rid of the playoff format, it still comes down to 4 different drivers, but Quinn Moore does have the advantage over them. Right now, with a couple of resets remaining. It looks like Will Parrish, Sam Oskin, Val Moscow, and Owen Miles will make it into the final race of Season 4 of the Powerade Truck Series. And unfortunately for Trevor Williams on down, unless they can steal a spot in the last reset or two, the season is going to come to an end early here this weekend.
Going back to how tightly packed the points are from Quentin Moore down to about 5th place in the standings, I guess old things never change. But while we've been watching these fantastic battles, I believe, we get another 30 seconds added. But just the top 5 here in the leaderboard, as we see at the corner of your screen, the margin is so tightly packed. That means that the racing is competitive. That means that we are definitely going to hopefully be in store for some amazing stuff come tomorrow night. With 10 seconds remaining, I hope that this is what we get for the championship battle, because it's going to be anybody's game if this is what it is going to be.
Yeah, for sure, and that's going to do it for the final part-time qualifying session of Season 4 of the Powerade Truck Series. Will Parrish, Sam Oskin, Val Moscow, and Owen Miles will make it into the Powerade 200. All under 30.1, and then Trevor Williams Jr., 30.110. He's going to be done for the season, and same with everyone else on down. Very competitive when it came to these part-time trucks. No one really made a lot of starts. I would have to look back on score 4, but I don't think anyone was really dominant in part-time qualifying, unlike Lance Smith Jr. in the Cup side. Well, that is going to do it here for part-time qualifying for the Truck Series. Later tonight, it will be part-time qualifying for the JBL Cup Series Season 4 finale on Friday. But, Bronson, what's your final thoughts before we go into the Powerade 200 tomorrow night?
You said that we might not get pack racing, and judging by the times, yes, it may get spread out, but I believe the true form of pack racing is going to be still there, almost in spirit, but it may get spread out from time to time. But I feel like that if you have a competitive truck, and if everybody in the 40-some-odd truck field has a competitive truck, then I feel like the pack is definitely going to be right there if anything happens. So, which hopefully means that we will get an amazing race here tomorrow night.
Yeah, for sure. This racetrack has always produced great action, and for one final time for the Season 4 finale, it will produce one more champion. For Bronson Mick, I'm Menace Racing 97, aka Nathan Stapleton. We will see you guys tomorrow night as we crown a Season 4 Powerade Truck Series champion at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Bye!
Bye-bye.